So let's get going. Let's just start with twisting and thumping. Again, we're thumping up on the lung points in the front and the kidneys in the back. You can switch to thumping lower down on your lower organs, but switch back and forth, catching those lung points, stimulating those as best we can. Excellent. So just let your head hang forward, drop a shoulder, lean back, drop the other shoulder and forward. Okay, so just nice and relaxed. Breathing is slow. Relax. Let's go back the other way. Round and round. Excellent. So shoulders, just making nice circles with the shoulders, back the other direction. Let's do some nice sort of backstrokey sort of movements. If you have pains anywhere as we're doing these limbering or any of the Tai Chi or Qigong exercises, just don't do them, okay? So let's do a little bit of stretching back, leaning forward. Keep your palms facing up. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Try to keep your palms facing up as you go. Now let's reverse. Exhale, forward, over the top. Inhale back and exhale forward. Now, a little bit of teacups. Keep the palm of the hand facing up and we come out to the sides and we come through and then the other arm goes out. You can just follow along as if you were watching yourself in the mirror. Over the top, around and through, turn the torso and around. Excellent. So, doing the hips, making nice big circles in one direction and back the other way. Doesn't take a lot of this, just a little bit. Limber up the joints, get the synovial fluid going. Making nice circles with the knees, back the other way. Notice we're not pushing down on the knees. Hands are just resting lightly, okay? So we go forward and separate and back. Forward, separate, and then reverse. Separate, come forward and go back. All right, so knees nice. Feet a little bit. We're making, I know you can't, oh yes you can. You can see my foot. I'm just making circles with my heels and back the other way. And then I'm switching feet. You probably don't need the support like I do, but coming back the other way. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. So our joints are all open. Next, we're going to work on our thymus gland, which is under your sternum here, and just tapping vigorously on the sternum, and you can move up and down. This stimulates the thymus gland, which produces the T cells, which are instrumental in our immune system function. So lots of tapping As we age, thymus tends to slow down, so stimulating the thymus physically is a very good practice, as well as the lungs. So we're going to stimulate the lung 1 points. Find your collarbone, press in underneath and move out to your shoulder. If your shoulder rolls forward, you'll find a little depression in there. And then come down an inch or 2 and just sort of drill in there with your fingertips. You can do both sides at one time. And if you don't like the drilling feeling, you can do tapping as well. This lung 1 spot is good for the improving lung function. It's also a good spot to stimulate for depression. Okay? And relax. Now moving into some breathing exercises. We're going to start with cleaning out our lungs. So my hands, my thumb is just right at my navel. So I'm going to take a big inhale. And then as I exhale, the exhale is what we call a warrior's breath, which is very powerful, long, full exhale. We're going to take a big inhale, fill our lungs from the bottom to the top, and then as we exhale, we bend forward and lift up on our hands, forcing the air out of the bottom of the lungs, okay? Most Westerners breathe up here in their lungs. You say, take a deep breath, and they go, and their chest expands. The big part of your lungs is down below because of the way they're shaped. So when we pull up, we're pushing up in the diaphragm and we're forcing the air out of the very bottom of the lungs, very healthy. So now let's do some nice big inhale. Let this exhale go longer than you think it should. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Now we oxygenate. We inhale, let the arms rise up. Exhale, twist at the waist and swing the arms. In. This is a warrior's breath just as well. Inhale. Last one. And relax. So next breathing exercise is called Shishi Hu breathing. And what we do is we fill the lungs from the bottom up to about halfway. And then we take another inhale, fill all the way to the top. And then a nice, long, slow exhale, going all the way to empty. Okay, so here we go. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Be sure to start at the bottom. Fill up here, up to the top. Exhale. So keep going. It's a very healthy breath exercise. It's used in China for a lot of therapies. in, out. In Chinese, they call this shi, hu breathing. Shi, hu. It's okay to get your body a little bit activated as well. So notice I'm straightening up, and then sinking into my legs. Shi, hu. Now done at this pace, it's very therapeutic and very calming. This is a nice way to breathe. It's a good way to slow yourself down before you go to bed at night. In, out. So now let's speed it up a little bit. In, out. In, out. Shi, hu. Shi, hu. Now you'll notice that when we did it slow, it had this really calming effect. When we do it faster, the effect becomes more of energizing. Shi, hu. Last one. And relax. Just drift here, taking some nice deep breaths, filling the lungs from the bottom to the top. You don't need to necessarily use that shi, hu technique. You can just do nice, long, slow, relaxed breaths, trying to take ourselves to a calm place. The less stress you have in your body, the better your immune system functions. And just relax. So, shaking the tree, bounce around, open your joints. Your cameras are off, so nobody's going to see. Just relax, bounce around, move around, get the whole body going. Now, take a nice big inhale and let it out as an audible sigh of relief. Okay, inhale. Again, inhale. And one more, inhale. And go all the way to empty. Now we're going to kick it up to a blather. Take a nice big inhale and let it out like again, inhale. Okay, one more. And just relax here and drift. And if you calm yourself and sink into your legs, you might feel some little tingling in the hands and the arms, maybe in the upper torso, but just relax and enjoy it. That's the feeling of qi flowing. The shaking business is done by almost all mammals, and it has the effect of calming your anxieties and your level of stress. So it has a nice calming effect. Okay? So interlace your fingers, and we're going to inhale as the hands slowly rise up. Turn the palms over facing up. Still inhaling, going up, up, up. Elongate your body, come up on your toes if you wish, and then exhale, pushing out on the heels of the palms. So we also initiate a little bit of tingling energy flowing under the arms when we do this. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Nice, long, slow inhale. Stretching up, elongate your body, and then exhale, pushing out on the heels of the palms. And one more. Inhale, 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 palms turn over, stretching up, elongate, and then exhale, pushing out on the heels of the palms. Nice and relaxed. Next is side to side bending. So take a nice big inhale, and one arm come up, and then exhale as you bend towards your lowered arm. Inhale, we're switching arms. Exhale. This is called side to side bending. Exhale. So the first few repetitions, just think about limbering your spine and neck from side to side. Notice that I'm moving my weight of my hips from one side and bending into the other side. This will kind of help you stay balanced through this movement. Relax your neck and let your head hang to the side. So besides limbering the spine, we're compressing the organs on one side. So on our right side, we've got the liver, gallbladder, and the appendix, pressing those and compressing, at the same time stretching the organs on the left side, the stomach, pancreas, and spleen. Inhale, now compressing on the left side, stretching the right. Inhale, exhale. Again, relaxed, calm, breathing. Breathing is a part of almost all of the movements in Tai Chi and Qigong, makes them more effective, keeps you in your present moment a little bit better. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if you have shoulder issues or arm issues or something, it's perfectly fine to do this without the arm. If you do it with the arm up, it kind of opens up the rib cage on the opposite side, but it's not necessary. Now we're going to do front and back bending. Just bend your knees slightly and lean back. This is a big inhale. And then we're going to exhale as we roll forward and down. And we're just going to hang out of our pelvis for a few seconds here. Arms are dangling down. Relax your lower back and the backs of your legs. And then inhale as you slowly roll up. Still inhaling, inhale, inhale, inhale. Stretching back. When we come forward, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to make fists, and we're exhaling and we're pulling our elbows in, tensing all the muscles in the body, and just round your back down and then relax. Inhale, stretching back. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then coming forward, squeeze, pull the elbows in, exhale, round your back down. Then relax completely. Inhale. This is a great exercise for pumping the lymph system. We're pulling the elbows in, tensing all the muscles down in our groin and all the way down to the toes. Just try to grab the floor with your toes. Inhale. So stretching back, we're compressing the kidneys, stretching the heart and lungs. And then when we come forward, we're compressing the heart and lungs and stretching the kidneys. So within these exercises, there's just lots of stuff. They seem really simple on the surface, but lots of stuff going on inside. Last one. Exhale, squeeze, and tense, relax. Okay, so we're going to move the energy through the acupuncture meridians, and there's a spot in the palm of your hand called the Lao Gung spot. Sometimes it's actually sort of white compared to the rest of the hand. Yes, see how white that is? That's the Lao Gung spots. Those are very sensitive areas for moving energy. So we use those as we draw energy through the acupuncture meridians. So here we go. Palms are down at our lower dantian. 3 energy centers, lower dantian, heart, mind center, third eye, okay? So palms facing in, inhale, moving the energy up the front of the body. As you come past your face, you're still inhaling, you may feel heat and energy radiating off the palms of the hands. Come over, down the back of the neck, let the elbows rise up. And now we're coming down the back of the torso, coming down the backs of the legs and all the way down to the ankles. And then we switch around and now we're coming up the front inside of the legs up to the groin, moving up the front of the body. And this is moving the energy through the acupuncture or Qi channels. And this helps keep the energy flowing smoothly, breaks up blockages in your acupuncture meridians, keeps everything flowing nicely. Now let one arm go out, other hand comes underneath, then over the top. Relax your neck, let the head flow over, come under and over. Again, just relax your neck, come under and over. Another one, under and over. Now this time, cross your wrists and we're going to come up over the top one more time, down the back, and excellent. Nice and relaxed. Just drift here for a second. Now, in the in this vitality method system, there's a movement called flowing motion, and we're going to do it a couple of different ways because there's the same kind of phenomena, the same way of moving shows up in different Qigong. So this is pretty interesting. Let your hands hang down, palms turn forward, and inhale, relax your shoulders. Slowly let the hands rise up, palms turn down, hands drift down slowly as you exhale. Hands flow back a little bit, then palms turn forward. Inhale. Again, relax the shoulders. You can rock slightly forward on the balls of your feet and then back a little bit onto your heels as the hands come down. Inhale. This is very slow and relaxed. This exercise and the variations I'm going to show you are very good movements to lower your blood pressure and your heart rate. A lot of the people who are suffering from the COVID-19 virus have excelled high blood pressure. Okay, so this is a nice one to do to alleviate that. Okay, so in the vitality method, we call this flowing motion. So when we do the 5 treasures Qigong, it's done to the sides and it's called ocean wave breathing. So let's do it to the sides. We still have that forward and backward kind of rocking a little bit. Still have inhaling as the arms come up, exhale as the arms go down. But this time we're going to the sides. And so this is called ocean wave breathing. And we gradually work our way up. So the first ones are going to be just kind of small and understated. So take a nice inhale, arms flow out, the energy flows in, exhale, the energy flows out. Now, inhale, this time we're going a little bit higher, but not much. Exhale, nice and inhale, arms rise up just a little bit. Exhale, nice and inhale and exhale. So with each flow of the ocean wave, chi flows in and our arms float up a little bit higher. Then the chi flows out and we relax. Inhale, exhale. So be sure and relax your shoulders. This shouldn't cause you any tension in your shoulders. Just keep them relaxed. Use your mind and your intentions and your breath. Feel expanding breath within your body, floating the arms up and then down. Here we go. Inhale. So I said this was involved in at least 3 Qigongs that I know of. There's a Qigong called the 5 Animal Frolics. And the crane is one of the animals involved in that frolics. And the flying crane is done this way. So visualize your arms as big crane wings, gradually and effortlessly going up and then down. So lots of visualization you can do around this simple exercise. Let's do one more as the crane. And now let's slip back in to the ocean wave breathing. And the tide is turned, it's going out now. So the arms rise up just a little bit less each time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. So just move. Last time we did this exercise called waiting at the temple gate, which is a nice one for getting your energy really energized. Energized energy, what a concept. Inside your body. So it's done like this. And if you're not familiar with this exercise, just watch the first time. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're just going to stand with our knees slightly bent. We're going to inhale, and the hands are coming up to right in front of your face. Now, don't do this, just watch. Bend at the waist and let the arms swing back between your legs just slightly. And then we inhale as the hands come up, 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 still inhaling, still inhaling, still inhaling. And then hold your breath and sink down into your knees. And this posture is called waiting at the temple gate. And it's reminiscent of the children outside of the temples hoping to be allowed inside for training and to prove their, oh, go ahead and breathe. If you haven't already, and to prove their worthiness, they wait at the temple gate in this prayer position, long, also used as a good meditative position. But when you're holding your breath and squatting down, you'll feel the energy circulating out into your body. So here we go, waiting at the temple gate. Inhale. Palms drift up. Exhale, bending at the waist. Palms swing slightly back. Don't let your head go down too low. Keep it up a little bit. Inhale, inhale, inhale. As your arms get up higher, they're making more room in your lungs. So fill all the way to the top and then hold your breath and sink. Waiting at the temple gate. Feel that internal energy being pressed out, filling the entire body. Exhale if you haven't already. Don't go into any pain with this breathing things. Just do what you can. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend. Inhale, 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 up, up, up. Hold your breath, sink. Waiting at the temple gate, showing your worthiness. Exhale, relax. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, bending at the waist, and then inhale, up, 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 up. Hold your breath, sink, waiting at the temple gate, and relax. So we're going to do a little bit of the Tai Chi easy standing. Actually, we can do the integral form as well. Let's do the integral form. If you're unfamiliar with these Tai Chi movements, just relax and follow along. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Let me step back, because when we're doing this standing, I like to have you turn one foot out just a little bit and turn the other foot out just a little bit, so that when we turn our hips and shift our weight, we're not causing any tension in the knees, okay? And so we're going to just turn from side to side. When our hands are over this foot, that's how far we turn in this direction. Then turn till your hands are over your feet. So that's all the further that you turn, okay? So, hands down, we inhale. Hands drift up as if lifted by the wrists. Relax, hands drift down. So, do a mirror image of me. Turn and hold your ball of energy, and then exhale. Turn. Now this hand is over your foot. Other hand comes underneath, and we turn back the other way. Let's do a few more. And let's synchronize our breath. This is an inhale, and then we exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more on each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, just for convenience, we're just going to turn this ball over. And now, your arm's going to, this side, whatever that is going to go back and come forward. This arm is going to come across the lower dantian. And we hold the ball again. This arm swings back just slightly, and then we turn the torso. Hold the ball and turn. So let's synchronize our breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So, wrap one arm around. Now, turn the inside palm facing you, bring it down to your hips, and turn your torso just slightly towards that hand. Bring the hand up, and now we're going to push and pull. Other hand comes down to the hips. And push and pull. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Cross the wrists. Drift over to your left side. Hold the ball and go forward. This is called ward off. And then the hand drifts up. And we do roll back, like grabbing a ball and rolling it down. Bring it up, press your palms together and turn. Exhale. Sit back, inhale, forward, exhale. Cross the wrists. Drift to the right, hold the ball. Ward off. Roll back. Press and push. At the end of the push, we make a hook and we turn, and we're drawing the energy across our body and expressing it out the other side, and we do a nice soft push. Hook on the other side. Turn, drawing the energy across, express it out, and we sit back with a nice soft push. Now we go into wave hands, and we're just going to do this with our feet stationary. So exhale as you go to one side, inhale as you go to the other. This is called wave hands and clouds, nice and relaxed. It's also called conserving chi, great way to calm yourself. Inhale in one direction, exhale in the other. And make a hook. And we do snake creeps down, so hand comes down and up. Make your hook, snake creeps down and up. Let's do one more on each side. Down and up. And down and up. So, hold the ball, turn and sort of turn the ball over. One hand goes up, the other hand pushes forward. This is called place sun and moon in the sky, also called fair ladies work at the shuttles. Hold the ball, turn, press, turn, and press. Relax your shoulders down, turn and press. Here's how the breathing works. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax. Okay, so last part of this is called gather heaven and earth. And we exhale and we sink down into our legs. Hands go down into the earth and we inhale as we gather energy up to the heart mind center. And we exhale and we're going up into the heavens and we're gathering heavenly yang energy down from above. This is an inhale. And then we exhale and sink. So it's fairly easy to visualize the earth because it's holding us to it with gravity, and we can feel its solidity. But how do we feel the energy from above, especially during the daytime? Inhale when we're gathering. Exhale. So the next time we get there, I'll show you. Inhale, gathering energy from the earth up to the heart mind center. Exhale. Now visualize a night sky full of bright stars and the energy that's radiating from the stars and the moons and the planets is radiating down on us from above. It's the yang energy. It's also spiritual energy and sort of that transcendental connection we make with the heavens. Inhale up, exhale out and up, and inhale down. Excellent. So just drift here for a moment. We're going to do our 4-part affirmations. First is I am relaxed, then I'm tranquil, then I'm fearless, and then I'm carefree. So we'll be working through those thoughts. So just relax, arms down. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, say to yourself, I am relaxed, and just let the tension flow from your body. Let's do another. Inhale again. I am relaxed. On the exhale. One more. Inhale. This time we're going to do tranquil. Exhale. I am tranquil. My mind is calm and present. I am without consideration, not worried about the future or regretting the past. Inhale. Exhale. I am tranquil. Another one. Inhale. Now we move to fearless. Exhale. I am fearless. And we let go of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Inhale again. Exhale. I am fearless. Inhale. This time we're going to carefree and we're moving up into our spirit cave. And as we exhale, we say to ourselves, I am carefree. And we're just letting our happy spirit out of the spirit cave to play. We're making these transcendental connections, connecting with our spirits, higher and lower and in between. Just nice and relaxed. Take another big inhale. I am carefree and relaxed. So, we could close up right now, but for just a second, because nobody's watching, we're going to do, scan through your body and you know where your issues are. And right now, because of the practice, you sort of got your healing resources working within. So if you've got soreness or tenderness or perhaps organs that aren't functioning quite like they should, feel free to massage and send energy to those organs. Okay? Just massage them, whatever you need. You know your issues. Just spend a few minutes while we've got this healing flowing through our system. Let's just relax and direct wherever you need it. Okay, so drift into your right leg, pull your left foot in, hands come up, and first time just wash healing energy down through your body, down, 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 and then just send it all the way out the soles of your feet. Now bring your hands up in prayer and just bow to complete our Qigong.